Hello and welcome into FoodTokTV. I'm your host tonight, Brittney G, and we are going to be making some beef rice noodle bowls. So what we're looking at is a bed of rice noodles, some pickled veggies, and some beef stir fry. So why don't we get into it? Hey, welcome in, welcome in. If you're just joining, I'm making rice noodle beef bowls this evening, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. So first, what I want to do is prepare all my veggies. So let's grab those. Just kind of see what we're working with here. So we'll just lay these all out. So very veggie forward dish. Of course, we have some beef stir fry. So veggies, protein, a little bit of rice noodles. Gonna be very delicious. All right, so we got some scallions. We're gonna put this in our sauce. So I'm gonna be doing a peanut sauce for our beef, and some carrots, and we're gonna pickle some cucumbers. Just like a quick pickle, not like your traditional pickle that you're gonna get from a jar in the grocery store. We're just gonna do just a light pickle on this, just to add some flavor, give you a little bit of depth. It's gonna help with that peanut sauce. That's gonna be very fatty. Hey guys, welcome in. Hi Mark, hi Sherry. How's everybody this evening? How's everybody enjoying the bipolar Texas weather? That's real cool. It's pretty chilly up here. It's been cold the past 2 days. Storms, all that good stuff. So we're just getting by. We're just getting by, preparing for tornado season. It's practically here and it's here to stay. So feels great. Awesome, good deal, good deal. Yeah, the cold weather does feel good. It's definitely refreshing, and I'm not in any hurry to get into this 90-degree summer, so yeah, let's let it chill. Okay, so if you guys are just joining, we are making beef rice noodle bowls with a peanut sauce. So we're just getting all our vegetables laid out and prepared. So what I've got for our veggies is a nice Persian or English cucumber, couple of carrots, some scallions, some fresh cilantro, and a lime. So let's go ahead and start prepping that. I'm gonna start by getting our pickles sliced up because I do want to get those pickled as quickly as I can, so that way they have time to kind of absorb all that vinegar and salt and sugar. Okay, so for starters, let's secure our cutting board, guys. And if you're unfamiliar, this little hack, this nifty little hack to save you from cutting your fingers off, just take a dampened paper towel and then just spread it out. Just get her, it's good and wet. So it's not dripping wet, but it's very wet, right? And just place your cutting board right on top. And now it's not sliding all over the place. Feels great here. Yeah, it does. It does. The weather is nice. Okay. So let's, like I said, get our cucumbers cut up. And I'm just gonna get a little bowl to stick these in. Now, if you have a mandolin that you're not afraid of, use that so you can get perfect thin slices every time. However, I'm just gonna not do that. I cut myself every time I use that thing, so let's not do that on the internet today. So I'm just gonna do thin slices, pretty much as thin as I can get them, and try to make them as even as I can. It's a little difficult when you're working with something this thin, so a mandolin is the way to go if you have one. So I'm just kind of cutting them about this width. This one's a little uneven. You can see that it's like thicker down here and thinner on top. So, okay, run away cucumber. So here we go. We're just kind of as close to the same size as we can, okay? This smells really good. Tastes really good. So these are gonna be like mixed in with our bowls, and they're just gonna help kind of like give you like a little palate cleanser every time you eat it, because we're gonna have like the fatty beef, and then we're gonna have the somewhat fatty and kind of sugary peanut sauce. So this is gonna kind of help balance all those flavors and give you, like I said, that little palate refresher. Anytime a recipe has a pickled veggie in it, I'm like, say less, baby girl. And I'm gonna do this whole entire cucumber because anything that I don't eat tonight, I'll have for tomorrow. Nice little snack. And I'm just taking my time. I'm just trying to keep these pretty small and uniformed. You know, if I wasn't worried, I'd kind of get a little move on with this chop, but I'm trying to get them as even as I can. Hey Melissa, welcome. Welcome in. Welcome, guys. If you're just joining, I'm making beef rice noodle bowls with a peanut sauce. Might as well just call it what it is, peanut butter sauce. But we'll go with peanut sauce. The end of this cucumber feels kind of squishy. It tastes fine. I'm gonna roll with it. Ooh, does anyone have a garden going? I have cherry tomatoes and dill that came back from 2 years ago. They just keep coming back. I don't even do anything to it. This year we finally put like the little fence lining things up to keep them from just growing over. Last year we didn't know they were gonna come back, and then it just turned into like a giant mess. So this year, like, maybe we'll actually get some out of it. And the dill I have to go trim because it grows so fast and long, and then it just like dries out, and then it's not useful anymore. So far that's what we got. We haven't tried anything. You have a small garden, Mima? What's in your garden? Okay. So for the pickle, we're gonna do a little bit of rice wine, sorry, not rice wine, just rice vinegar. This one was about gone, so I just wanted to use it up. So I'm doing like, I don't know, a tablespoon, teaspoon, tablespoon, something like that. Just do it to, you know, like to your taste. Like, do you want it to be really vinegary? Do you just want a subtle hint of vinegar so you can taste it? And just mix this all around. And then you're gonna want to salt it, of course. No pun intended. And then I just like to add a little bit of sugar. I think in my recipe I said a teaspoon maybe, so just like the vinegar, do that to taste. I mean, this was really just gonna bring out the flavor of the cucumber. That's really all it's doing. So, you know, my goal is to not have like a super duper sweet pickle, just to make it taste better. Sugar makes everything taste better, I think. And then give it a little taste, make sure everything's jiving with your palate. That's pretty good. I think I can use a little bit more vinegar. Just a little bit. Definitely plenty of salt in there. But also, remember, cucumbers are full of water, so as this rests, it's gonna like, all that water is gonna kind of leak out of the cucumber, and then it's gonna dilute your vinegar and your salt and your sugar in here. So just consider that when you're doing it. want to try. Perfect. It's a little sour, but I know, like I said, it's going to dilute. I'm going to go stick this in the refrigerator. I just want them to be really cold. So you're, excuse me, you're gonna have like, you know, lukewarm noodles, cold cucumbers, cold carrots, and then you're gonna have some hot beef stir fry. So all the flavors, all the mouth feels, like it's all gonna be there. It's all gonna blend really, really well. Hey Sasha, welcome in, girl. Oh, you know, Sasha, yesterday when you guys were on live, I commented the green face because you were talking about, well, I think Jesse was talking about how you cut your finger off with the mandolin, which I was just talking about at the beginning of this. And so that's why I said that, because every time I use mine, I cut myself. Okay, so let me get a box grater. So I've got 2 carrots here. I'm just to start with one and see how much we get out of it, and then go from there. Michael Perez, hello, welcome. So I'm just grating this, you guys. If you know, don't want to deal with this, just use pre-shredded carrots. That works fine as well. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just like, I've had a rough week and I just want to get it done. Just depends. But for you guys, I'll shred some carrots. Oh, thank you, Michael. Yes, guys. Share out the live. Follow. Tap the screen. All that helps me. If you guys are not connected with Food Talk, you can connect right up here. Click this little oval here, and then it'll tell you if you're not following it. It'll give a chance to follow. So hit that. If you guys are just joining, we are making beef rice noodle bowls with a peanut sauce. So we're just getting our veggies to go to pair with this prepped right now. We've got some cucumbers pickling in the refrigerator right now. Just a light, quick pickle. That's hard to say. So that's what we've got going on. Tap the screen, share out the live. Follow up here. If you guys are unfamiliar with how to share, you can just hold down the center screen right on my forehead. It'll give you options to share out the live. Oh, you love peanut sauce. Yay, good. I hope you love this one. Okay, I haven't made this in so long, so I am really looking forward to this. Who made the spring rolls recently with the peanut sauce? I forget, but ever since then I've been thinking about this recipe. Okay, so this is enough for 2 people. So I'm gonna call it good here. Oh, it's Maggie, that's right. Yes. That looks good. Hey Jacob, welcome in. Yes, ever since Maggie made that, I've been thinking about this, and I've been like thinking, can I make spring rolls? It looks really hard. I should just do it. But like I don't even know like where to start. I guess probably shrimp. Shrimp makes sense. Okay, let me grab a little bowl to put this in. Because I feel like I've had, you know, that style of spring roll before, like where it's like raw, like not fried basically is what I'm getting at. And maybe they just didn't give me a very good sauce at the restaurant because I didn't care for it. I was like, this is just bland. But it's really about like whatever sauce you dip in it. So you could probably put anything in there. If you just have like a really good sauce, it's probably pretty dang good. Alright, so separating this. I mean, if you guys wanted to go the extra mile, I suppose you could pickle these as well. But I do just want like just plain veggies. So I'm not gonna pickle those. I need like balance, right? Okay, so let's clean this up a little bit. Hi, Pepper. Hi. Why is your tail down? Pretty girl. Pepper's going to the groomer Saturday. She needs it bad. Really bad. Okay, let's move on to our stir fry. Oh, no, sorry guys, we still have so much more to go. Okay, so let's do, I'm just gonna pick out like the best looking scallions from this bunch, because you know how they get sometimes. Okay. That one. Let's do 3. 3 sounds good. Pepper's out to play. How did I pickle, Nico? I just did like a quick pickle. We did a little bit of rice vinegar, a little sugar, and a little salt. So it's just a quick pickle. It's not like we're not preserving these in a jar. Hey, Pepper, no. She's about to bark. So we're not like preserving these. We're gonna eat them this evening. So it's just like a quick pickle. But I mean, it's a good little hack to do anytime you want something quick and easy. Like just kind of think about like a cucumber salad, just with different ingredients, right? All right, I'm just peeling the little goopy edges off of these. You know how they get on the bottoms? Start to kind of shred. So peel that little excess skin off of there. Cut off the bottoms. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is keep the white ends and the green ends separate. Oh, no problem, Nico. Anytime. By the way, if you guys do miss any of the live, you can rewatch this on YouTube afterwards. It'll be uploaded this evening, so you can rewatch the entire thing. Also, if you miss any of the ingredients, they're available at FoodTokTV.com. I'll post it to my own page. My handle is Dinner for Dinks. Shows up as Brittney G. In fact, why don't we? I'll go ahead and comment here. You guys can follow along. I go live on my own page every Monday. So give me a follow. I'll comment in here and we'll pin it. Maybe. Pin. Okay, so that's me right here, guys. This pinned comment. Give me a follow. I go live every Monday on my own page. And I also post recipes on my page weekly. So I'll have this posted on there. You guys can get every ingredient we used. Step-by-step instructions. So follow along. Follow, and don't forget to follow Food Talk. We have Food Talk TV is the longest running live creator show cooking channel on TikTok. We have gone live every single day for 5 years straight. We've never missed a day. So give us a follow. There's multiple creators on here. I'm just coming up after Trini. She's another creator. She just went live. And there'll be more people on tomorrow and the next day and the next day and so on and so forth. So give us a follow, guys. We'd love to have you back. Okay, so like I said, keeping the green and the white separated. Hi, Forged. Welcome. Welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, so the whites are going to go in our peanut sauce and the greens are going to be a garnish on the top. Which, you guys, I'm not like a raw onion fan, but green onions just like really give everything that flavor, especially any kind of like rice noodles. Sushi. Delish. So this is a must. Don't skip this one. Unless you like desperately hate onions, but just try it. Try it once for me, and if you don't like it, I won't ask you to try it again, okay? All right. So for our lime, I'm just gonna cut 1/2 For our sauce, this is gonna go in our sauce, and then I'm gonna cut this half into half. And this is also gonna be a little garnish for our dish at the end, okay? And I'm crying over green onions, which is ridiculous and pathetic. Sorry. Luna Lou, hello, welcome. Good to have you. If you're just joining, guys, we're making beef rice noodle bowls with a peanut sauce. So tap the screen, share out to live, give us a follow up here, guys. Okay, so if you missed anything, don't worry, this will be available on YouTube afterwards, but I will go over everything we just did really quick. So right now we're just working on our prep. We've got some cucumbers on a quick pickle in the refrigerator right now. We've got our carrots shredded. We've got some scallions chopped for our sauce and our garnish. We've got some lime. I do have this little bundle of cilantro, which we're just gonna do. I'm just gonna grab like a little bit of it because we're just gonna do a little rough shred just for, again, some garnish. So this is a very low effort meal, meaning like we're only cooking rice noodles, which takes like 5 minutes, and beef, which cooks really fast. Everything else, you're just gonna throw it on. So, oh gosh, I'm also forgetting garlic. Wow. Okay, and then garlic is gonna go in both our sauce and our beef stir fry. So let's not forget that. I still believe in flavor, even though this is a low effort meal. All right, so just mince up your garlic. We're gonna use, like I said, we're gonna use half of this garlic for our stir fry, and the other half's gonna go in our peanut sauce. And I've got 3 cloves here. I might have put 2 in the recipe, but the reason why I grabbed 3 is because, you know, when the garlic is kind of about to hit its expiration date and it gets kind of like dried out, I feel like it just kind of like loses its flavor, so I am grabbing an extra one. And if I had an Alexa, I would tell her to put that on my grocery list, which, by the way, if you guys have one or a Google machine, you can pull up all the FoodTokTV recipes by visiting foodtoktv.com. You can pull them all up on those devices as well. Say, hey, so-and-so, pull up Beef Rice Noodle Bowls by Brittney G at FoodTokTV, and there you go. How easy is that? Don't call me a conspiracy theorist, but I don't have one of those in my home. Even though our phones hear everything we say. Whatever. Okay, here's our veg. We're ready to go. Let me just clear up some of this space, pitch up our stuff, and then we'll get working on our beef marinade. So the cool thing, I put all my trash in here, and now I'm just gonna like swoop it up and then flop it in the garbage can. Watch out, Pepper! Look out! Good girl. Pepper's coming to find some scraps. Okay, so for our beef, guys, typically what I would buy is skirt steak, like a whole, you know, piece of skirt steak. I would chop it up myself, but tonight we're improvising, okay? So we've got this already chopped beef stir fry. Don't even know what kind of beef in it, like, or what like cut of the animal it is. So we're about to find out, okay? But typically I will use beef, skirt steak. Okay, so we've got like 1.5 pounds. I would typically, you know, keep it under 1 pound for this, but I don't want to waste this, and we're just gonna do it, okay? So for our marinade for this, we're gonna do a little soy sauce, a little fish sauce, And I'm gonna throw in a little ground ginger. And we have garlic, yeah, no onion, just garlic. Okay, so let's get a little salt in here. Kind of just going sparingly on the salt for now because this is gonna be soy sauce. Sorry, I'm looking a little funky. We don't want to make it too salty, okay? So about a tablespoon of soy sauce and about a half teaspoon to a teaspoon of fish sauce. And then a little ginger. Mark, I didn't add ginger to my recipe, so I don't know if you can change it. Say like a half teaspoon of ground ginger, or if you have fresh ginger, that would be even better. Hi Katie, what's up? Welcome. Okay, I keep seeing everyone saying you're on vacation. How was your vacation? How fun? Where did you go? Give me all the deets. Yes, where did you go, Katie? You gotta tell us. Tell the chat so we can live vicariously through you. Okay, so I'm just mixing this all up, making sure all the pieces get coated. Since this is quite a bit, we'll probably do this in 2 batches. I like this song. Haven't heard it in a while. I'm gonna do a little bit more soy sauce. It doesn't look like everything is covered here. Does anyone else have any travel plans coming up? I don't have anything this year. Well, I'm trying to do a girls trip with one of my friends. We just, either one of us can like pick a place. And my mother-in-law, her 70th birthday is this year. I suggested we take like a fun trip. I don't know what she's gonna decide. Time's a ticking, she needs to figure it out, because if we're doing a trip, we gotta notify people. Okay, so back with the sugar, I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of sugar on this as well. Just to kind of keep the flavors pairing well. Just a tiny bit, guys, like a tiny bit. And then half of that garlic that we chopped, throwing that right in here. Speaking of mother-in-laws, welcome to FoodTokTV, or as my mother-in-law would say, my fake cooking channel. She sounds nice, huh? She is, I'm just playing. Okay, I went to the south of France through the Provence area. It was wonderful, but hold on, it collapsed your comment. Damn it. I can't get it to drop down. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, I can't read the rest, but I'm glad you went somewhere that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Am I going to be at Grub Match? Yes, ma'am, but I will be there only on the last day, on Friday. I started a new job, and I really can't take the time off just yet for that first 90 days. I gotta mind my P's and Q's and be on my best behavior and not let them know that I'm a psycho. Just kidding. But you know what I mean. Alright, so that's it for our marinade. Right, I don't make sure I don't forget anything. Smells delicious. Smells like Korean barbecue. Okay, so we've got our stir fry good to go. Let me think here what we want to do next. Let's get this cooking. Let's move some stuff out of the way and we'll get this cooking and then we'll get our rice noodles. I want to do the rice noodles like absolutely last because they really do need to be like consumed almost immediately. So let's just clear up a little space here. We'll get our beef stir frying. All right, let's get this cranking. You know, when I was stirring this meat, there were some pieces that felt kind of like a little hard, like it's like that hard, not edible fat. So I guess we'll find out. Thank you, Pepper. They said you're so cute. You are cute. She's going to the groomer Saturday. She is like well past due. Okay. This is heating up. Let me grab some oil. You know another thing I like to do? This is optional. Is I like to do just like a tiny bit of cornstarch in my stir fries every now and then because it really helps get that like outside crispiness. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This, like I said, this is optional. This is not included in the recipe. So this is just more of like a, like I don't know, like a pro tip, I guess. So I don't know, like a half a teaspoon. And I gotta dirty up another glove. Let's do a little bit more than that, like 3/4 of a teaspoon. All right. Especially with all this liquid on here, it really won't hurt it to just absorb some of that. So just mix it all around. And this will help kind of get that crispy outside coating on some of the meat. Pan's getting hot. I don't know if like some of you remember like I don't know, maybe like a few weeks ago, maybe it was the day I was making pierogies when I was like complaining that I think my burner was going out on my stove, and then I was like, I don't know, I had this like warped pan on here, so I don't know if it's the pan or the stove. I was using this exact cast iron pan on it yesterday, and I'm not kidding you guys, it was like not heating. Like the element was like, I had it like turned all the way to like the middle of medium, and the element was just like not coming on. I'm like, I've only had this oven for maybe 2 years, so what the heck? What the heck? I'm not tripping. I think it's going great. I think it's already breaking, which there's got to be some kind of warranty on it that I can like complain about, I guess. I'll get to that when I get to calling Dyson about my hairdryer. Oh yeah. Do a little more oil. Oh yeah, and I ran out of beef tallow, so here we are with vegetable oil. Yum. But I do have to cook beef jerky, or I should say make beef jerky one of these weekends within like the next month for Grub Match. So I can make beef tallow that same weekend. Hey Trini, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. How did your fried cheese thing turn out? I can't remember what you called it, but how did it turn out? You guys go give Trini a follow. She's another one of our creators. She goes live every Thursday before me at 6. So, and she's the pro. She is OG veteran. Okay, our pan's hot. We're not quite smoking yet. Any second now. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this in here. I think I'm gonna do this in 2 batches. I don't want to crowd the pan too bad. These pieces are so skinny. tweezers. These little cooking tweezers I've had for a few years, and like they come in handy so often. I think they were like 15, 20 bucks, and you get a 2-pack from Amazon. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that word. You know, from that store that everyone buys everything online from. So, Jenny Jean, hello, welcome in. You guys are just joining, we're making beef rice noodle bowls. And right now we're just whipping up our stir fry. Ooh, look at that one. I got a really good crisp on it. I'm going to show you guys. See, that's thanks to that cornstarch we added. Yum. This cooks so fast. Holy moly, it's so thin. It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it though. Okay, so as I was saying, I typically buy the skirt steak and cut it myself, but I'm kind of like digging, until I try it, but I'm like digging like how quick this cooks, how small it is. The bites are nice and small, but you gotta try it first. Also, it's kind of hard to control like what pieces are medium rare or not, so I don't really like that part. Alright, let's get this in here. Get on to batch numero dos. Oh hey, I'm on a 3-day Duolingo streak, guys. Trying to learn Spanish. I took Spanish in high school 2 years in a row. I mean, you don't really learn how to like use it in real life. I feel like Duolingo doesn't quite do that either, but I know a lot of words. Just I couldn't carry a conversation. No, these are not chitlins. This is some beef stir fry. It's just cut really, really thin. Get a little extra oil in here. But I could see where you would think that. It does kind of resemble the same appearance because they're so skinny. Oh, I should have added pepper to the other one. Not my dog pepper, brown pepper. Okay, do a little pepper. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some black pepper. Love, love, love black pepper on red meat, guys. So good. That and bacon. Well, thank you. Thank you, Melissa. You guys give Melissa a follow. Also, she's another one of our creators. She goes live on Monday nights, Monday at 6. So give her a follow. She'll be at GrubMag. Give us a follow at FoodTok and catch our GrubMag. And you're probably wondering what's GrubMag. So all the creators here on FoodTokTV, we're all getting together, having a little cook-off. There's even a chance for you guys to submit your favorite recipes for our creators to cook. So visit foodtoktv.com, hit the little 3 lines on the side, and it'll direct you where to go to do that. So something, you know, that you just want to see someone cook, who's a professional, or something, you know, that is like a nice little, you know, family recipe that you've been doing a long time with your family, something special, anything. There's not a lot of entries, so you have a good chance of winning, and the winner will get, like the winner of whose recipe we choose will get like a nice little prize, so go check it out, guys. Could be you. Ooh, it's getting steamy in here. This looks so good. I'll turn my heat down. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm gonna pull this. Like I said, beef cooks so fast. So fast. Alright, so I'm gonna transfer this to a plate. We'll try it here in just a second. I don't want to burn my mouth off. But in this same pan, I'm gonna make my peanut sauce. So we're just gonna jump right into that. I love nothing more like when you have like little bits of meat in a pan and then you make a sauce in that same pan and then all that flavor gets in that sauce. That's the good stuff. I'm telling you. Let a little this drip in there for our sauce. Yeah. There we go. I can already tell this is going to be a good sauce. Alright, let's do our peanut sauce. So for this you're going to do like a heaping 1/4 cup of peanut butter. Probably could have just eyeballed this. Oh well. So, like a good heaping cup. Really, just do as much as you feel like, guys. The sauce is the best part, so you're probably going to want extra anyway. Oh, fun little fact about peanut butter and me, we had, do you guys remember when the first strand of COVID came and it was going around the US? It was like in the fall of 2020, and that's when people were just like losing their sense of smell and taste and everything. Well, for me, it made things taste weird. Like it made a lot of certain things taste like the same thing. And I don't know, but peanut butter was on that list and it was disgusting. Like I couldn't do it. But I don't know when it changed. It's kind of like a headache. You never really quite realize when it goes away, but then you're like, oh hey, I don't have that anymore. Kind of like that. It just stopped. So, thank God. Because how unfortunate would that be? Oh shoot, we need to get our garlic and onions in here. Okay, so we should have done this first, so that's my bad. Add in your scallions and your garlic so they can have a chance to kind of saute. I just got too excited about the peanut butter and just jumped the gun. Maybe we can get them to kind of saute a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to turn it up too high. Alright. Okay, so for our peanut sauce, we're going to do a little bit of sugar here in a second. We'll do some lime juice, and I'm going to add a little water here to kind of thin this out. Turn our pan up a little bit. Alright, we're heating up a little bit. So the water is great, just kind of keeps it thinned out a little. Just to reach that consistency that you want. I got my pan too high. I need like a happy medium here, guys. We're looking for like a light brown, really kind of like creamy and a little runny. That's the kind of consistency we're looking for here. Let me get a little bit more water. Making what we're making, beef rice noodle bowls with peanut sauce. So right now we're working on the peanut sauce. Welcome in. Estella, hello, welcome. You guys are just joining, we're making beef rice noodle bowls with peanut sauce. So right now we're working on our peanut sauce. We've already got our beef cooked, and then we'll move on to our rice noodles here in just a moment. In fact, let me turn up the heat on those boys. The water, I've got to make sure my water is boiling. Alright, so there's our peanut sauce, kind of. We need a little bit of sugar. So I'm going to do about a teaspoon probably. Definitely going to have a Diet Coke with this one tonight with all the sugar that's in here. Alright, splash of water. So I keep adding water, you guys, if you missed it. I just keep adding a little bit of water to keep the consistency where we want it. That like light brown, kind of like aerated look. And just a slight bit runny. Looks so good. It looks so freaking good. Alright, we need to get our lime juice in there. Grab my juicer. Excuse me. One time I pulled this out of the dishwasher and opened it up, and there was a crusted lime wedge still stuck in there because I didn't take it out before I put it in the dishwasher. I just pulled a sticker off of it from another time. Hanging on by a thread here, okay? Alright, this is looking really good. Let's give it a try. I'm going to get it off this heat once we're ready. That's good. It needs more salt. Yeah, Sasha, it was a mess. Petrified was the word I was looking for. I was thinking of like Harry Potter when that cat got petrified. That's what that lime looked like when I pulled it out of the dishwasher. Okay guys, what shows are everyone watching these days? I need a new show. That's good. Okay. More on the savory side than the sweet side. It's absolutely perfect in my opinion. So I'm going to yank this off of here, and I'm going to go move this over to the stove, and we'll get working on our rice noodles. Uh-oh, this one doesn't work on here because it's aluminum. Okay, no problem. I'll have to move you guys over to the stove. No biggie. Okay. Well, let me just put these on the stove over there. It's fairly simple. I'm just dropping these rice noodles in the pot of water, and I'll come back over here with you guys. Okay, turn this off. So, good to know. That does not fit here, or that. So this is a hot plate, so if it's aluminum, if the pan has an aluminum base, it won't work on here. It's got to be like stainless steel or cast iron, which I think is steel, right? Yeah, so that didn't work. Hey Tony, I'm doing good. How are you doing? we're just wrapping up some dinner. So you're probably just joining. We're doing beef rice noodle bowls with a peanut sauce. So we've got our sauce made and we've got the rice noodles in the pot right now. And we're gonna assemble our bowls here. So we'll get that all ready to roll. Just clean up some space and we'll get all that plated. Okay, I think I'm gonna go green bowl tonight with this one, guys. Yeah. Okay, let's go peek on those noodles. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. I think we should kind of keep an eye on them so they don't stick together. So I'm gonna bring you guys over the stove with me. All right, there we go. So these little tweezers come in handy again. Kind of just pull these apart, keep them from sticking too bad. Let me raise you guys up so you can see better. I don't think it's really gonna matter much because I can't really angle this tripod. Forgive me. So this is the burner I was telling you guys about that like just keeps not working. I don't think I'm crazy, I think it's broken. We had to replace our oven like 2 years ago because the heating element in the oven went out, so we replaced the whole thing, which that's ridiculous, okay? That's all I have to say. If that's the case, then like I am probably like done with Frigidaire brand stoves. Okay, I just added a little bit more water to that, and it was kind of starting to kind of separate, like the oil and the peanuts and water were just kind of trying to separate a little bit, so that was what was going on there. Maybe I can bring these noodles a little closer and blast this thing to high. Okay, it's working all the way up on high. What if it's like something stupid where like just that setting is like the only, it like doesn't work on only that setting, you know? That'd be crazy. See, these are sticking together. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, I have it on high. I transferred it from a small burner to a big burner. I feel like it should be boiling. Okay, we're boiling a little bit. Sorry, I know you guys didn't tune in to hear my oven problems. Hey guys, welcome. Tony, Trini, what's up? You can see just fine. Okay, good. Thank you. User, hello. Hello, welcome. You guys are just joining. We're making beef rice noodle bowls, also called beef stir-fry rice noodle bowls with a peanut sauce. And right now we're just cooking our rice noodles. We just want these to be, you know, ready to go. And pretty much you need to consume them almost like immediately. So that's why we're doing these last. Not quite there yet. They don't take very long to cook, just a few minutes. Okay, now we're boiling. I'm just trying to kind of keep them separated so they don't all stick together. So, you guys, if you are not already connected, give us a follow right up in here. You just click this oval and give us a follow. We have live creators that go live every single day of the week. So, today, just before me, we had Trini Cooks on there. And so tomorrow we'll have a different creator. The next day we'll have a different creator. So every day of the week, we've gone live for 5 years straight. We've had with creators going live cooking every single day of the week. So yeah, give us a follow, guys. Feel free to give me a follow as well on my personal page. It is Dinner for Dinks, D-I-N-K-S. It'll show up as Brittney G, that's me. And give me a follow. I go live on my page every Monday. After Melissa goes live on here, I'll be live at 7. She goes live at 6 on Monday. So give us both a follow. And I post like a couple recipes a week. So I'll post this one to my page afterwards. Thank you. Thanks for tagging that, Melissa. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. So follow me. I'll see you live after Melissa's live at 7 on Monday. Couldn't tell you what I'm gonna make yet, but it'll be something yummy. Alright, let's give one of these noodles a try again. Uh-oh. Dang it. I was trying to be smart, but no. That's what I get for thinking. Come on. Alright. Ouch. That's hot. Okay, that's done. Hallelujah. Let's move back over to our main space and we'll get plated up. Oh yeah, there you go. That pinned one there that Melissa has pinned. Dinner for Dinks with Brittney G. That's me. Give me a follow. I'll go live every Monday at 7 Central. Okay, let's eat, you guys. Let me get situated here. I'm gonna bring this back down so I can bring our noodles over here. I'm gonna use these. What am I doing? I'm losing my brains. Okay. Let me grab a strainer real quick, guys. Okay, just want so you can see what I'm doing. I am just getting some of these noodles out of here. I don't want to. What I'm not doing is like dumping this whole thing into the strainer because if I do that, they're just gonna all clump together, and I really just kind of want to get enough for like one serving right now. And I'm not too worried about these overcooking because rice noodles bounce back; they dry out very fast. So I'm not tripping about this getting overcooked. So that's what I'm doing here. Some people like to run this under cold water, probably to stop the cooking process. I'm gonna skip that part. I want to eat these hot. I don't mind. I mean, whatever you like. It's good. They're good both ways. Okay. So plop these in my bowl. All right. So there's our base, our rice noodles. Let me just not be crooked, okay? Okay, we've got our rice nudes, and let's do our base of our veggies first, and then we'll do the meats. Meat will be our star of the show. We've got these pickled cucumbers. You guys forget about these? Can't forget about the pickled cucumbers. I bet they're delicious. This bowl is ice cold, so that means these are going to be nice and cold. Mmm, delish. Okay, that's really good. Damn. Are you ever sometimes just like, damn, I'm good? Because it's how I'm feeling today. Not to brag or anything. Just kidding. Totally bragging. Okay. Let's get some cucumbers. And just plate this however you're feeling. There's no right or wrong way. Okay? Alright, let's get our stir fry up in here. Yum. Here we are so far, guys. All right, let me grab our peanut sauce. It might need a little reviving. Now let me give this a little shot of water, because like I said, that oil and the peanuts are just kind of separating. So you can just revive it. Just add a little water. And I will tell you, if you have your pan too high, this will just gum right up and you won't get what you want. So, low and slow. Okay, let's get us a little drizzle. This is not as runny as I would like it to be, but that's all right. So just get a little bit of our peanut sauce. This would be the perfect peanut sauce to dip for some spring rolls because of how thick it is. That's okay. I'm putting lots of this on here because it's so good. So good. Okay. Let's do some green onions. Sesame seed for sure. So green onions can just kind of go all over. If you had some peanuts, some crushed peanuts would look amazing on here. That would look really good. It would taste good too. Just a little extra crunch, you know? A little sesame seed. Our cilantro. You can just kind of be however you want with this. There's no right or wrong. This is just torn, kind of like rough tear on these. So here we are so far. And then a little lime wedge. I don't like that there. What do you guys think? Thank you, Mima. Cucumbers are your favorite. Yeah, girl, me too. Okay, let me get a photo for the gram. And then we'll try it. Oh, that looks good. Looks really good. All right. Let's give it a shot. Chopsticks. Let's do it up. Ooh, gotta do a puzzle. Hang on. Does that freeze the live, you guys, when I have to do the puzzle? Oh, thank you. That's Pepper. She's a stinker. Thank you. You know how the kids are doing this, you know? That's me with my chopsticks. No, it did not freeze. Okay, good, good. All right, here we go. Looks freaking good. Okay, I gotta get an invite so I can save this to put it on my TikTok afterwards. Speaking of, give me a follow. Dinner for Dinks, Brittney G. Okay. That's good. Okay. That beef stir fry, that's good. I would buy that again to save me from having to cut that up. That was good. Okay, we got a little bit of carrots and cucumber. So good. I want to eat some of that. Save me some. Yeah, you bet, Susan. I got you. Thanks, Trini. Pepper is waiting for something in the back to drop me, Mom. She's so, speaking of, I'll say this and then I gotta run. She is so smart. When I'm like wiping the counters, she can hear like the noise it makes, like you hear that, like, and she comes running. Like she'll be like in the living room and she'll come running in here like expecting me to drop something because I'm wiping the counters and she's expecting crumbs to fall. And she did something else like that, similar situation. I was doing something and she kept like looking down and waiting for me to drop something. She is like wicked smart, but whatever. Most Pomeranians are, I suppose. Okay guys, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're not connected, give us a follow right up here. We have creators that go live every single day of the week, different creators every day. The longest running cooking show on TikTok. We have not missed a day in 5 years, you guys. So give us a follow. If you missed anything at all from this live, this will be on YouTube afterwards. Give me a follow on my personal page. That's Dinner for Dinks. It's pinned right up here. That's me. It'll show up as Brittney G. That's me. I go live every Monday at 7. I post recipes during the week. So love to see you guys there. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Melissa, Trini. Thank you guys. Give them a follow. There are some food talk creators as well. They'll be, you guys, if you just missed Trini, she was on before me. She goes on every Thursday. Melissa's on every Monday. Give them a follow. And you guys have a great night. I'll see you guys on here next Thursday. I'll see you over at my page on Monday. Bye, guys. Thank you.